The best pocket watchers. I'm Stack.
I'm Grounded.
Welcome back to another video.
Man, you know how we do it. We're first going to be running through some stories revolving around numbers.
And of course, we're not going to clickbait you. We are definitely going into the topic of Nvidia owner Jensen Huang, who is now a billionaire, and what he said about our next generations of millionaires. First story we're going to be getting into is the mayor of New York's pockets, or in this case, his influence.
Mayor Adams is giving out job opportunities to women who rub ankles with him.
Okay, so specifically what Grounded is talking about, Mayor Adams is having relationships with women who just so happen to get the best job opportunities around his operation. Some sources suggest that it's multiple women, but I'm not about to tell this man's business piece by piece. But what I will do is go with what we know for sure. Jasmine Ray is a woman who stated that she had a relationship with Mayor Adams over a decade ago, before he even became the mayor. But under his administration, Jasmine landed a job that pays $160K a year. Now you may be thinking, okay, that's a little bit fishy, but with this story, it's gonna get crazier before you even smell the fish. Y'all listen, Jasmine Ray is going to release a memoir about this called Political Humanity, a memoir of love, legacy, and New York City politics. Yes, I just said the full title because, if anyone reads that, I definitely want you to put in the comments what you thought about the book. It ain't going to be us though. Look, when I first read that she was going to release a memoir about this, my mind immediately went to those strange Wattpad fanfics.
Man, my mind went straight to books written by the level of Quan Mills. If you know, you know.
But you know what though? I'm not even gonna hate on her. I don't have no problem with Jasmine getting her bag off working as a city official because we really don't know how good she is at her job. She could even be overqualified for it, but we would never really know.
Now, I'm gonna go ahead and play you a clip that shows Mayor Adams responding to the news of the book.
There's one thing that I want to do. Listen, there was a book that came out that Jasmine Ray wrote. And in the Daily News today, it was stated that there was a sexual action that happened in Borough Hall. She reported in that book. And it wasn't. You a dog sick person, man. You know that? You're a dog sick person. Your name was on the byline. And there's some of you that have been covering me. You guys could part. Let me do this. Y'all could depart. Y'all could depart.
You one of them, bitch. You know what I mean? You one of them.
My brother is sauteed.
The only part of this that's a little bit questionable to me is the part that she's releasing a book about it. But you know what? Get your bag. Get your bag. This story just seems like another story of it's all about who you know and not what you know.
Our second topic today is going to be about Deloitte.
But more specifically, we're going to be talking about how Deloitte now gives its employees $1,000 a year as a benefit. First question I had when I was reading this, I was like, who is Deloitte? Is that a far off cousin or something? Deloitte is a professional services firm that offers audit, consulting, advisory, and tax services. And they are also one of the big four accounting firms.
So these aren't no scrubs. I'll also give you some more details on that $1,000 though. They can't spend that $1,000 on just anything. The list of items for them includes things like gaming consoles, puzzles, ergonomic chairs, spa treatments, kitchen tools, sleep aids, fitness subscriptions, and Lego kits. So pretty much just nothing and everything at the same time.
Yeah, but the goal of it is to relieve employees of stress. Lego sets have recently exploded in popularity due to its stress relieving factors. I think that this really sets a good precedent for large companies to take care of their employees.
All the places I work for have never given that large of essentially free money to any of their employees.
You know what, Grounded? Let me tell you in the audience something real quick. I had worked at one fast food place that offers $6 for every day that you work. At the time, that wasn't even enough for a salad or a full combo, man. We had to count every single sauce, and no, we couldn't get anything for free.
Now let's get
I got one more thing to get off my chest. I swear that this one time I did not come into work because I was scheduled off. They had a masseuse come into the back of the fast food place and give professional massages to everyone for free. But of course, that's the one day I wasn't scheduled and I'm not there. So if If you couldn't already tell, I'm still very salty about that.
Man, I just had to hear you out because I felt bad for you too. Now let's give the people what they've been waiting for.
You right. Let me go ahead and give it to them. Our last story is going to be coming from Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang.
You know him, big in the AI space, GPUs and chips, a freaking billionaire.
Jensen Huang had this to say about the future booms in society, and this was on Channel 4 in the UK. They sat down with Huang like 1 or 2 weeks ago. Just depends on when you're watching the video, but here is the actual clip.
You're an electrician, you're a plumber, if you're a carpenter, we're going to need hundreds of thousands of them to build all of these factories. And the skilled craft segment of every economy is going to see a boom. You're going to have to build, you're going to have to keep doubling and doubling and doubling and doubling every single year. And I think that you're going to be building out AI infrastructure here in UK for a decade.
For an economy that is struggling at the moment, what are the risks for the UK if we don't grasp this opportunity?
Just as the last industrial revolution, the reason why it came about was because you needed it. And so the industrial revolution that started here in the UK came out of need. You need it now too.
Now, for one, I definitely thought of the same thing. One of the best ways for you to future-proof your life without AI is a blue-collar future. The jobs that don't require AI to do them because they can't do physical labor yet.
And you know what? This is one of the best times for me to read the comments. This is one comment on the video by Channel 4 that I feel sums up this situation perfectly. This comment comes from Soul Kitchen. They said, if the middle class loses its jobs en masse, who can afford a plumber? And really though, on one hand, I mean hoof, it sounds good. Physical labor is more rewarded. On the second hoof, I mean hand, I mean hoof, there are jobs out there that have been around for decades that now, because AI can do it, they're now obsolete. So all of the money that you spent on a college education to get into that field means absolutely nothing now.
You cannot expect 60-year-old Debbie to go down a new career path as Bob the Builder.
It don't work like that.
The real question is, what are you going to do? Do you plan on leveling up your skills so that you learn AI and technology? Or do you plan on learning blue-collar work? And please tell me the nuances of the situation, because I believe that age and health can affect the outcome.
Man, let's wrap this up.
Once again, this is Stacked and Grounded, giving you another 3 topics. If you like the multiple format stories in one, please leave a like and a comment as well, and let me know if you have any preferences for my videos.
Please like and subscribe as well, because it really does help the channel, where we can continue churning these videos out.
Y'all have a good day. Let's build.